She's the only monarch most living Canadians have known, Queen Elizabeth II, and during his 70-year reign, our head of state. The Queen's name was deeply entrenched into Canada's identity. Here at Woodbine Racetrack, where on 4 occasions the Queen attended one of the most famous races, the Queen's Plate. It's the oldest continuously run race in North America, dating to 1860. Her Majesty loved horses, loved the sport, but what happens with the name of the event?
Certainly we will continue on with the relationship with the monarchy. The last couple days have just felt too early to talk about whether the name will change pursuant to tradition. I mean, it was the King's Plate from 1901 to 1952.
From expressways to Queen's Park and the seat of the Ontario Legislature, there's no requirement or reason that the Queen's name couldn't remain.
I think there'll be others who will analyze that.
Mayor John Tory says someone with an expert eye will review those things in time.
Now, for the moment, we're engaged in the kind of much more, focused mourning that will go on for the next 10 days.
Canada's currency won't be affected. Anything with the Queen's image will always be legal tender. But where courts are concerned, the changes are immediate. Places like Alberta, where the Superior Court was called Court of Queen's Bench, it's already been changed to Court of King's Bench. And everywhere else, it'll switch from her to his, along with the Latin terms on documents.
Regina versus the accused. Now it will be His Majesty the King. Rex versus the accused. In civil cases, if you're suing the government, you may be suing the Queen in right of Ontario.
No longer will anyone swear allegiance to the Queen.
Things like citizenship oaths, oaths that members of Parliament would take. When you become a lawyer, you swear an oath to the Queen. So now you will be swearing an oath to the King.
No matter what Canada's oldest race is eventually called, Queen Elizabeth II will always be top of mind here.
The race goes on, and regardless of the name, her legacy will certainly live on in the world of horse racing and in the world of horse racing in Canada and particularly at Woodbine.
Aside from law and the courts, the decision to keep the Queen's name versus changing it to our new King's will likely be a choice and not a requirement. Whether it's hospitals or schools or roadways, it's unlikely that many names will be changed, at least not soon.